Potty training? Well, waiting until your toddler is actually ready to go potty training is going to make the experience more pleasant and go faster for you and your kid. Three things need to be present in order for potty training to be successful. First, your child needs to sense the urge to go and then understand what that feeling means. And lastly, to be able to verbalize to you that he or she needs to go to the toilet and needs help with it and actually make it. In this video, we will talk about potty training readiness. What are things that need to be present for potty training to be successful? What are the recommendations from the American Academy of Pediatrics? And some tips for you to help with potty training. Hey, I'm Dr. Kristine Alba Kiat. I'm a board-certified pediatrician, and my mission is to help moms and dads deal with child health problems to raise happy and healthy kids. Potty training readiness. So the potty training process needs several tasks from your toddler that he or she should be able to do, such as physical and cognitive tasks. Your toddler needs to be familiar with his or her body and its functions, and also to associate the physical sensation and the proper response to it. For example, the sensation of urinating and the correct response, which is to go pee. And then picture it, such as picture the toilet or picture the potty. And lastly, to create a plan to one, actually use it, and number two, to stay in the toilet or stay in the potty long enough to make it. Now, this would require memory and concentration. Learning takes time, and the first step is body awareness. It involves the feeling of being full with bowel movement or full with urine. This sense usually happens at 12 to 18 months of age. The first step that you can take is to comment on the poop or to comment on the pee. You will also note that at this age, your boy might be aware and comment on his body parts and how similar it is to dad's, or for your little girl to comment on her body parts as well. What you can do is that you let your toddler sit on the toilet long enough, and after a successful bowel movement, comment on how pleased on what a good job he or she has done. The next step is making plans, understanding the link between needing to go poop or pee and actually doing it. But still, your child would need more development in order to picture out that he or she needs to go to the potty, to plan on how to get to the toilet, and actually remember the plan. What is evident usually at age 12 months is that your child would remember an object even when it is not there. Like when your child would cry every time you would leave the room. And then much later, at 2 years of age, your child would begin to routinely think about the potty when he or she needs to go. The next skill are problem-solving skills, which usually appears at 2.5 to 3, wherein your child would be able to picture out the solution and plan a way on how to achieve it. When you see that your kiddo is doing more problem-solving skills, problem-solving tasks, you will be more pleased, and you would be able to note that your child might be close to being ready with toilet training. At age 3 years, your child would be doing much more problem-solving tasks, such as how to get another kid's toy from the toy box, or how to get you to give him or her more candy after dinner. And your child would have more complex skills, such as your child's cognitive abilities would have improved, like memory, or for example, your child's memory would have greatly improved, where he or she would recall her previous or his previous toilet training experience, and also remember what he or she is going to do when he or she is headed to the bathroom. And also, imagination would have expanded, where They would have imaginary play with the potty using a stuffed toy. By age 3, your kiddo would be able to interrupt what he is doing to go to the bathroom. And at this time, communication skills are better where she would be able to tell you what she needs. Now, what are the recommendations from the American Academy of Pediatrics? What to do with potty training? And what are some tips that you can apply that will make potty training go smoothly? But before we go to that, do you have a newborn? Or you're expecting a baby? How much better life can be when things are under your control upon baby's arrival, where you feel confident about breastfeeding, how often to do it, what are some tips and tricks, and how about baby's sleep schedule? Is this really how it is? Or are you worried that baby is crying all the time? How to soothe a crying fuzzy baby? And when should you worry and call the doctor? Well, I've developed an online training video series known as the 5 Newborn Care Strategies. Do check that out in the description section. Is your child ready for potty training? Here are the recommendations from the American Academy of Pediatrics. Your child should be able to do the following before starting potty training. Your child should be able to sit, walk, and dress with help, be able to pull the pants up and down, understand and respond to your instructions, be able to imitate others, and show independence. Here are some tips for you to make potty training go smoothly. Well, first, you should put the potty in a convenient spot. Then, explain to your child the purpose of the potty. Let your child know that the potty belongs to him or belongs to her. And let your child get used to sitting on the potty. You can do this even if your child is fully clothed until he or she is used to it. Also, let your child see you use the toilet. And take your child with you to use the potty when he or she needs to use it. Also, let your child go without diapers when he or she can stay dry during the day. Nighttime control may take a while longer though. Then, accept that accidents may happen and don't punish your child when accidents happen. And don't make it a battle between you two. This can lead to problems, in fact, long-term problems such as constipation. Then, praise your child when he or she has successfully used the potty. And don't start potty training in times of stress, such as when you bring home a new baby or you're moving to a new home. Just remember, give it time. The American Academy of Pediatrics notes that you may see some readiness in your child at 18 months, and you may start toilet training at 24 months. You may then note that your kid may stay dry during the day at 30 to 36 months, stay dry at night from 36 to 48 months. But still, it is normal for 3 to 4-year-olds to have some accidents. Hey, if you liked this video, watch my other videos where I teach you about other child health problems.